Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a hot minute since I've given you guys an update, but I decided since we're getting a little bit close to my 1-year anniversary of having braces on that I would go ahead and just now do a whole 1 year's update starting from the very beginning. But before we get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, so if you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is Rebecca and I am a 25-year-old woman with braces. Yes, I know it's rare, but it is out there and I couldn't be any more happier. So if you have been waiting for your sign to get braces on, girl, boy, right now, this is your sign. With this whole COVID pandemic right now, it is so easy to just put on a mask and no one will even know you have braces on. I mean, it is honestly the perfect time if you have been super insecure about having braces as an adult or even as a kid. Right now is the perfect time to do it because the majority of the time when you are in public, you are already wearing a mask and covering all the goods. So definitely, if you guys have been thinking of it, this is your sign. Do it now. And I promise you are going to be so much happier. Even during the process, you're just going to be so much happier and your real true personality is going to come out and it's just, life is just so much better. So yes, this is your sign. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the video. Okay, so back on February 21st of 2020, I went in and got my wisdom tooth removed, which was my step 1 of my braces journey. My orthodontist said that in order for me to get my braces on, he recommended and it was best for my teeth if I had gotten all 4 of my wisdom teeth removed, which I did, and let me tell you, it was not fun. Let me just say it was not fun. So after doing all of that, on March 16th is when I went in and got my top brackets installed on my upper teeth, and yeah, I was super excited. It was really funny though. I had actually gotten my top brackets put on and then the moment I got home and ate, I believe it was a croissant, I bit a croissant and my stubborn tooth here, the bracket on that one actually like flew off on day 1. You can only imagine. I was just like, what in the F? But I was just really nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? But I called, they said it was okay. I went in for an emergency appointment the next day, and that's when they decided to put in the spring in between my teeth to make more space for that tooth to come forward. Which is, it's still there, guys. It's been a whole year and that spring is still attached. At my last appointment, which we'll get into in a little bit, they did add a few things to it to make it the process just a little bit faster. But yeah, I mean, it's been almost a whole year and I still have that spring in my front tooth, which, I mean, I've gotten used to it. It doesn't really bother me too much anymore, but it's just strange to just have this coil in the front of your smile, at least for me. But it is what it is. Fast forward over to June 12th is when I got my expander put in as well as my lower brackets put on, which a year later I still have, of course, both of them on there. Progress on my lower tooth is really good actually. A lot of them are pretty straight. It's just one little stubborn tooth here. I'll put up a close-up here on the screen for you guys to see. But this little tooth right here is just, it's the only one that's still a little bit crooked. If you haven't watched my previous braces update video, that is where I go into a lot more in depth about my expander and ways to help you with your expander journey. So I'll go ahead and leave a link right over here for you guys to check out. So these past 6 months, there hasn't been a lot of change. It's just going in for your routine checkups to tighten your wires and all of that, make sure everything's nice and tight. Don't make any different changes in your banding that you may need. There wasn't any crazy changes that I thought I had to put up a video for you guys to see. I thought it would just be perfect for me to put it all into one video. So yeah, now almost 1 year into my journey, I have noticed a ton of changes, especially in the way that I present myself. I'm more out there. I'm happier to be talking, smiling, and just being my true self. It's been really crazy to think that basically this whole journey of mine, I was covered in a mask. It's insane to me to think how it made things so much easier for me, and that, you know, every decision you make in life is planned for a reason, and you know, it comes to you for a reason. So during this time, I have just been doing turns on my expander. So it's kind of funny. One appointment he'll say, okay, let's do 4 more turns, and then the next one he'll say, okay, let's not do any turns, and then I'll go back and then he'll be like, okay, let's do 1 more turn. So I'm not exactly sure. I think he's just trying to see how everything is positioning on my jaw. I do see a lot of changes on my bone structure. I feel like how would I explain it? I feel like I used to have more pronounced cheekbones, and now with my expander in, I feel like my cheekbones have gotten a little bit lost. I mean, they're still in there. They're still visible. It's just not how I used to have them, which it's kind of a bummer, but at the end of the day, if it's gonna help my smile, then I'm 100% down for it. I mean, I'd rather have a beautiful smile than really pronounced cheekbones, because girl, there is contour and I can contour that. Like I mentioned in my last video, I still have that little spring on my tooth, but what they did do is they added, I wouldn't know the terms to these. I know it's something in millimeters, but they added 2 different spring coils on there to kind of help things move a little bit faster. And then he also attached that bracket, so that tooth will come forward as those springs are making that space for it to finally make its grand appearance, and I cannot wait. That tooth has been the reason I wanted braces in the first place. I mean, as messed up as my teeth honestly were, that tooth is what really made me do that little push to get braces, and I am so happy that I did do it. If you're thinking about doing it, like I said, this is your sign. Just do it, just get them. I promise you're going to be so much happier, and just life is just gonna be good. It's just gonna be real freaking good. Alright guys, so that is it for my 1-year braces journey so far. I'm super excited to be sharing this with you guys. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are going through your own braces journeys, or even if your braces journey is very similar to mine. I know that when I was looking through the videos, it was very hard to find someone that had kind of my unique situation where an overbite, underbite, and all that craziness going on. So this is exactly why I wanted to put this video out there, to help you guys and kind of give you a little bit of inspiration that, you know, everything at the end of the day is going to be fine. And if people bully you, it's because they hate themselves and their lives are horrible. Let me just put it that way. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and until next time guys, I will see you later. Bye!